Hey there guys, and welcome to the first episode of a Let's Try series. We're going to be trying Kingdoms and Castles. Now, some of you may have seen this here and there. It's been kind of exploding here and there on YouTube. I've seen multiple YouTubers that I know of doing it, but I figured it was time for me to do it. It's really cool. It's something that I'm really going to enjoy. I hope you guys enjoy it. And yeah, we're going to hop into it here, and once we're into the game, I'm going to kind of explain how the Let's Try series is going to work, and then obviously explain the game as well. So this is a kind of a simulation, I guess, more like a creative building type of game. You build castles, you got to defend against raiders like Vikings, and they send ogres and dragons. It's a really charming art style. It kind of reminds me of Stonehearth art style a little bit. So it's very early alpha. It is greenlit on Steam, but won't be actually out on Steam for another couple months, I think. So there's two difficulties. Either this one where there's no threats. We don't want that. We want threats. So we're going to go with easy. Hard isn't available quite yet. So we're going to accept, and we can change our map. So this is a map possibility. Let's see. This one looks identical. They all look the same. Is this just like putting us in a different area on the same map? Kind of what I suspect. Maybe it would actually help if I zoomed out. This looks like... Okay, so there's like a little island out there. That's pretty cool. I'm looking. There's some like possible choke points we could do on this guy. I think we're gonna... do we want to start here? There's not much fertile land. This dark green is fertile. It's pretty heavily forested. Not sure we want that. I'm really bad at making decisions. Not that. I kind of liked the other one. Oh, this is like split into forests. That's interesting. Because you can build bridges and stuff as well. Let's just go with this one. I like this one. Okay, so we're going to start here, and... Oh dear, that was scary. Okay, so unpopulated land. So we need to go, and we need to build our keep first. So this is kind of where we're actually going to start our thing. So where do we want this? I'm thinking by the coast, because the Vikings come from the coast, right? And so we're probably not going to want to build right on the coast, because if we're inland a bit, it gives us time to react. But really looking at this map, that may not actually be possible. I do want fertile land, though, for our farms and such. This was maybe not the best choice of map, I must admit. Oh dear. Because we want stone. Let's place our... Place our thing. We'll go here. We'll start here. We'll see what happens. So we're gonna place this. We have 4 little dudes. One of them is idle. We have 0 beds. Happiness 96. Advisors. So these dudes kind of just spam stuff that we already know. Some good growing our kingdom. I need to turn down the music. Good lord. Okay, so we're gonna get into this here. So fertile, we don't have any we have some very fertile, although again, this is right on the coast. That is potentially not the best thing to do. So first things first, we're probably gonna want to build a hovel. It houses some people, and it's too far away from roads, right? Okay, so we need roads. Let's go to town or economy and build a road. You can see our resources. We have wood, no stone, food, and gold. Later on, we will be able to do gold. So these dudes are going to come build our stuff, and we're going to start putting some houses on here. Takes 1 wood, I think. But yeah, so how this Let's Try series is going to work for different games, I'm obviously going to do different games, is I'm going to do an episode or 2, maybe 15, 20 minutes, and I'm going to wait to do more until you guys comment. So I'm going to do this episode. It's going to release today, Friday, and then I'm going to wait to hear your feedback if you want to see more or not. And if you do, then I'll continue with it. So that's how that's going to work. And The other part of it too, right, is that it's kind of going in without any expectation of actually finishing anything because, you know, there's no guarantee I'm going to be able to. I think that's the door. Let's put him there. So we're gonna build a house. This thing holds 4 people, I think. We're gonna want a farm. So we don't have any trees. What we're gonna need to do is mark some stuff, some trees to be deforested. Let's start on this area, simply because this is pretty heavily forested and we're gonna want to build here. So these need to get the hell out of the way. So this thing can hold 4. So these have a happiness rating as well. You can see our happiness is actually pretty crap. It has a bonus for road access, it wants a well, and it wants neighbors. And people, you can see we have a bit of a log here. So people visit our kingdom, but none saw fit to stay. Could we make life more pleasant for our peasants? In other words, we need more houses because, I mean, we only have room for 4 people. People are not going to want to, you know, join our kingdom and sleep on the ground. So I don't know if this is going to consider it a neighbor. Maybe we should do that. This music is still really loud, man. All right. Okay, so now hopefully we should be able to build a farm. So there's nothing that's like super fertile here, but houses could like come out here. Farms could maybe be over here somewhat. So the roads, I think, speed up their movement. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, so we have beds for 8 now. There is 1 idle person. These dudes are going to start farming, and I don't know if the farms take constant, like, manning, or if they kind of just do stuff themselves. So we probably want to cut down a few more trees, and then we're going to want a forester, because it will do it automatically and replant the trees, which is good. Otherwise, we're just going to end up with, like, nothing. So yeah, I really like this art style. It's really charming, and you know, in some ways it's not detailed. Like, I mean, these dudes are like little like Monopoly dudes or something, but the rest of it is, I really like it. It's just a really charming art style. The game itself is awesome. I mean, you build castles, you get you know, and you can stack them. How the game works with the building castle parts is you like stack the walls or the castle blocks, and you can make like make it, you know, tall, shape it differently, put archer towers, ballista towers, stuff like that. So our happiness is utter crap, and I'm not entirely sure why. I can't actually, like, so let's see what these dudes have to say. Our food stores are running low. Yeah. We aren't able to improve conditions. No one will want to make sure people have enough food. So food, essentially, is the issue. So these guys are going to start farming. We currently don't have anyone idle, because they're all chopping wood. I think it might, I think I've done enough wood. Might have overdone the wood. So it has neighbors, so that's good. It needs a well, and the well will also provide fire protection, which we need stone for. I would like some sort of greenery, but okay, so let's build a stone dude. Wait, usable stone. What the hell's wrong with you, dude? Is this not usable stone? I think it's too far from a road is actually what the problem is. So let's we have plenty of wood for this, so build that out. Like, this should be usable stone. I'm pretty sure that the kind of lighter color is usable. Ooh, we did have my lord, 3 people visited, but only 2 people decided to stay, but that's fine. We gained 2 more, so that's great. These guys are, well, they looked happy for a second. I think that we need potentially more farms. Our food is somewhat iffy at this point. And how about now? Can I build this? Okay, there we go. It's gonna be like, that's definitely usable. Okay, so currently they're storing food in here, which is not ideal because they have to walk this whole way, right? So we want, I'm still getting used to these controls. What we want is a granary. We could do an orchard. I'm not sure if if there's much advantage to that over the farms necessarily. Ooh, our happiness just like shot up. Hell yeah. Okay, so we still have 2 extra beds. Charcoal maker as well, used for heating and cooking. We don't really need that quite yet, but we also need some stone. Oh, 2 more people joined. Awesome. All right, so we don't have anyone idle. These guys are mining stone, and they need to put it somewhere. There should be bridge stockpile. I need stone for, oh yeah, go figure. Okay, so these guys are still bringing in food, not a ton, and it is winter, so we do have to keep that in mind. Year 6, hopefully we don't get attacked because the Vikings, they're kind of scary. They like steal your dudes, they steal your citizens and do God knows what with them. But they run off with them and then they like catch your stuff on fire. It's really quite rude. So I don't know, do I want more houses? Our food could be an issue. What I really need is a forester or a granary. Forester, I think. Too far away from our roads. Come on, man. I don't think I have enough road to build it close enough. Oh, no. We just got a ton of wood. I don't know what from. Oh, he's like picking up off the ground. So the stuff on the ground, does that not count maybe? Toward your thing? I don't know. Oh, right. So, maybe we do need more of these. We are getting some, actually we do have a fair amount of stone. Shit. No, stop it. It's not what I want. Demolish. Stockpile. Stick stockpile like there. We are kind of using up our resources. We really do need a forester. So I think, because he just delivered wood, right? And it didn't count. So I think what's on the ground does count towards our total amount. These guys are farming over here. This thing will get built eventually once we actually get wood, which we seem to have completely run out of. Let me know if the music is still loud. Like, I've turned this almost all the way down, and it's still really loud. To me. It's quite nice, the music, so if you can't hear it, let me know. But yeah, so for our castle, I mean, these are expensive. They take only 5 wood, but they take 15 stone apiece. So as you can imagine, we're not going to get very far with only 30 stone. Once this gets built, eventually, the problem is, right, is I've done too much, is what I've done. Because they're like all waiting to do this, and they're kind of silly in the way that, like, once they have a job, they don't really want to mess with anything else. So none of this is actually getting built, which means we can't get more people. It's kind of a feedback loop, really, if you think about it. So I'm trying to have them chop. I think I need to, like, just kill all these orders. I may actually need to shut down. I think I need to shut down my stone quarry here. Because now these guys will reassign, right? So they'll decide to actually go do what I told them to do. Let's see, so now we do have some wood all of a sudden. It's interesting. So we're building the house. I'm not really sure what on earth I'm actually building here. All right, stockpile. Duh. Let's extend him out. It's taking a lot of wood, but we are going to go chop down some more. I really just want to extend it enough to actually build the forester. So we do need wood, though, of course, to do that. Yeah, I really like this. I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this game. I hope you guys are gonna enjoy it. It's really cool. The castle building is kind of, I mean, it's like a city builder, but like for me, I mean, I love castles. I love building castle stuff. So this is what I'm gonna really have fun with, is like designing our castle and stuff. And I mean, we can expand all the way throughout this area. You can build bridges, and you can also build, I don't know if you saw, you can also build, not that, quarry somewhere. Oh, pier. You can actually also build piers, which actually allows you to build over the water, which would be really cool. You know, we could have like I don't know, some sort of little islandy type thing. Maybe we put some important buildings on there, or maybe that the more rich type people, you know, get the waterfront, that they get to be in the water. We'll definitely have some fun with that. So we now have 20 wood. Let us go and build a forester, which is of course too far away from a road. Come on. These dudes are lazy, man. We did gain 1 person. Happiness is decent. Food, 50. I mean, it's not great, but... Okay, let's see if this is sufficient. There we go. So they're gonna force us, they're gonna replant the trees. You notice, right? We got rid of all the trees, and they're not gonna regrow. So these guys will chop them and regrow them in this whole vicinity here. Of course, it is a bit of wasted space here, but not too bad. We still have 35 stone to work with, so I think that's okay. In fact, once we get some more wood, we really probably want the granary. Oh, we did gain 2 more people though, which is fantastic. How many workers does this require? Well, it's not done yet. Ate too much recently. Sounds like me. Irene. I really didn't want to. I wanted to click on the building. Thank you. Waiting for 3 wood. Okay, so wow, that dude is strong. Look at this. He's carrying like 3 wood beams on his shoulder. All right, so this only requires 1 worker. Realistically, we may actually want more than 1 of those, but that noise scared me. Thought that was a invasion alert. I mean, he's doing pretty good. I mean, we've already gone up like 4 or 5 wood in the last 10 seconds, 30 seconds. So we can put a windmill, which will increase our farm productivity. I really need a. Well, I mean, they can store up to 50 in here. So what do you... Oh, they need a well. That's what we need. A well. And we've actually maxed out our housing. I'd kind of like to stick some across from that. This would be a good area. Or even over here. This will provide fire protection to pretty much everything except our woodcutter. So he's just kind of screwed, but that's okay. I mean, he's in the forest anyway. Really, if a fire starts here, I think he's kind of just going to be on his own. So now, what do we need for cottages? 25 wood. They do hold more peasants. I forget how many they hold. It's like 10 or 8 or something. These hold 4. So pure resource-wise, these are actually more cost-efficient because they take 5 trees. This takes 25, so it takes 5 times the amount of wood and certainly does not hold 25 or 5 times the amount of people, and it takes 10 stone. Space-wise, though, I think these are a bit more efficient. However, I think we need. So these things we can build a town square and tavern for all that. I think I do want to just continue with our hovels here for a minute or 2. I should reopen stone. We have 2 idle people. I'm not sure how many. Oh, geez, this takes 4. Well, we did add another house, so really we should add some more farms. We could add an orchard. Give that a shot. Wow, wow. What? Jeez. Okay, I mean, yeah, let's give that a shot. It's probably going to take quite a few people to man this. So hopefully we have some more people join. People visited but didn't see fit. I mean, our happiness is 74. That's pretty good, actually. Requires 3 workers. And we still have 2 idle. Oh, hey, there we go. 4 people visited and all 4 wanted to stay. Oh yeah, talking now. So, orchard is up and running. I think a granary at this point would be very advantageous. We're going to build it here because one spot of this is unfertile anyway, you see. So, it wouldn't really be ideal to build an actual food generation thing there. So, let's do that. And just for aesthetic reasons, we got to extend the road. I mean, come on. It's like... Yeah, so let's do that. We have 3 idle people. I feel like we actually probably may want another forester. Wood is really what's holding us back. I could do a forester here, but I may actually want to clear these trees out permanently to get access to multiple quarries on this thing. So I really don't. I don't want to overlap these because I think it may actually cause some deforestation if you overlap them. I don't know how long this is, but this is one of those games where a 15-minute episode, what feels like a 15-minute episode, actually is like a 35-minute episode. So I need to be careful here and keep an eye on my time. So this one covers that. There's really, I mean, I really don't want this that far away. Suppose I could stick one like here, because I don't necessarily want to clear those out. We do want to clear these out. I mean, because we definitely want a stone dude here, right? I don't know that we can put a stone guy here. I think the dark rocks aren't something you can actually do much with. Find out. Yeah. So that's the road deal, but yeah, those ones you can't. But these ones. So he's hungry, but you know, whatever. All right, I want to throw a forester down so I don't forget. Really, roads. These guys in roads, man, they such wimps. They won't even like walk out in the wilderness off their roads. So they're hungry. We have plenty of food, so this is kind of their own fault. We really need more housing too, but forester, there we go. And that shouldn't interfere with a quarry because those go like right up against the rocks. Actually, well, that would be ideal. How about? That's fine. So we'll do that. And lastly, before I call this episode, because I do get that feeling I'm over time or close to being over time, I'm gonna stick a stockpile here, and I'm hoping that they'll be smart enough to actually put the wood here, right, instead of all the way over here. Food is kind of iffy. This is what I mean. I keep wanting to do more. I'm never gonna end this episode. All right, I'm gonna end it here as I add one more hovel right next to the orchard. This is some pretty high quality property right here. But yeah, let me know down in the comments, or also via a like. If you did enjoy it, feel free to leave a like, and that lets me know that you did enjoy it. And let me know in the comments if you want to see more of this. I am definitely up to doing that. I'm gonna play it probably regardless, even because I'm having a lot of fun with this, and there's so much more we can do from this point. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I do hope you enjoyed, and until next time, I look forward to seeing you all, and do take care.